Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, with the skeletons defeated, we've reached a strange wooden door, beyond which lay, well, this episode.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
You spend a considerable amount of time checking the door.
Is there anything noticeable?
There's nothing noticeable.
All right, we're good to open it. Open her up. Dibs out. And he touches his nose.
Penny then touches her beak.
Guess it's you, Tex.
Try to open the door.
Cool. Describe that.
I walk up and I turn the handle.
Oh, okay. There's a handle. Cool. I like it.
I turn the knob and I pull it towards me.
Oh,
Is it a
cool.
knob or a handle?
I open the fucking door.
No, I asked you to describe it.
Oh, describe the door.
No, we already got the description of the door.
looks
I
like
just wanted
rope.
you to describe what you were doing.
Oh, so Tex is going to walk up.
Yeah.
While everyone's
You already got
standing.
that part. Yeah, I've got that. You grabbed the knob already.
I turn it and I open the door.
Towards
me.
Towards you. Great. Thank you.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's happening here. They're all just standing around holding their noses and beaks collectively.
It's true.
Yes, the players all made the decision as to whoever touched their nose last would have to describe opening the door.
So I'm going to get more loot because I'd open the door.
You're going to get attacked first.
Yes. Penny's loot is in your face. Actually, Penny's loot is just there, and you turn the knob just a little bit after she had just finished tuning it.
Oh.
Just so that Allison can once again say, I tune my loot a little bit before I do my spell.
Ding, 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 ding,
Because
ding, ding,
that's
ding,
true.
ding, ding.
You've had to tune it every single
You think it's
time.
going to stay in tune after all the shit we do? No.
It should largely stay in relative tune.
Even like the best strings are not going to stay that much in tune. When I move my bass from like here to my church down the hill, the E string is always fucking out.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a bard.
Yeah.
Your whole life is this.
Yeah. So I make sure I'm in fucking tune.
Yeah, exactly. But it's always slightly out of tune. It's weird.
They tuned things differently back then. Everything's in drop D.
Okay.
So rock and roll gets good and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the door
The
is
door
open.
opens.
Nice.
All the other doors in this lozenge-shaped room, lick, are made of heavy bronze, except for this one. Colorful glyphs are scribed on the western wall across from you, so to your left. There are two sideboards against the walls to the east, which is to your right. In the middle of the chamber are two stone divans. Marie-Claire, describe these divans for me.
Stone. What is a demon? Thank you.
Thank you. It's a demon. I thought you said demon.
No,
Same.
Divans.
Like
What-
divas?
like
There's
deviant?
two stone divas in the room.
Hello.
Two stone divans.
What's a
Stoned divas? Yeah. So they're stoned.
Do you want me to explain
I
what
don't
it
know what
is?
a diva
Yes, I asked you what it was.
I know, but then everybody started saying demons and divas, and you said hello, so you're not exempt from this.
But I asked you first, and then they were making jokes,
'Kay.
and then
She should be exempt.
Are you
We're
ready?
being dumb.
Picture that type of couch that Marilyn Monroe's or fancy ladies would drape themselves upon.
a chaise.
Chaise lounge.
It is like that. It is a backless couch with one arm.
Okay. So a chaise lounge.
And Paige is looking it up on Google. See if I'm right.
Okay. 2 stone divans.
Divans.
Okay.
Divans.
They
Just put a T in at the
they
end.
are sculpted in such a way that makes them look like they would be comfortable to sit on, but are in fact not, because they are made out of stone. And so Florida Man goes to
Chaise Lounge.
It is chaise lounge.
This also comes up as a divan.
Yeah.
It's a mini couch. Okay, so Florida Man thinks that it's actually a couch, and so is going to go and try and bounce on it
Okay.
and lay down. It actually has little like tassels on each of the corners.
Cool.
So, but they're made out of stone.
Of course. All of that. Yes. What?
Divan is French for couch.
Couch. So chaise is French, and you're just not can't get away from the French.
It's French for couch.
Bienvenue à Canada.
Fine.
Oui.
2 stone Chesterfields.
Excellent.
Jeez.
Yes.
I love it.
The French.
Actually.
Individual pillows made out of stones.
Cool. Between the divans is a low stone table that holds a flask with 2 goblets, all of which is made out of crystal. And in the bottom of the crystal flask, when you walk over to it, of course, there's a quantity of silvery dust that glitters in the light of your continual flame torches. Because it's made of crystal, you can see this from afar. You can't go jump on the divans, on the couches, Florida Man, because there are 2 figures laying on the divans.
Damn it.
A male and a female. Each pretty young, maybe 30, perfectly preserved, and they are perfectly still. And you cannot make out much of their features because they are covered in dust. And their bodies are covered with some sort of caul or wrapping or some sort of thing upon them.
Like they're mummified or something?
It's just a covering.
Okay.
The woman wears a silver bracelet that glitters in the light, similar to that of the silvery dust in the glass. And she seems to have an ivory wand that she's holding on her, upon her chest. The male himself has an amulet of electrum resting on his chest, and it is inset with a red stone of considerable size. I mentioned those glyphs on the wall. They are written out large, and they say very clearly to everyone except for Florida Man. Oh, no, wait. Comprehend languages. Even Florida Man understands.
He has the helmet.
Because the helmet allows you to read, doesn't it? Either way, it doesn't matter. They can tell you what it is in a moment. They say, beware.
Ooh.
Many-eyed God will bring down a fiery death.
Many-eyed God?
Many-eyed God will bring down a fiery death.
I want the glasses and that amulet. It looks cool. I won't do anything though, stupid, yet.
You sure?
You're not jumping on the divan?
I really want to.
Can I pick up one of the vials and check the silver dust and try and determine what it is?
Sure. What are you going to do? Like, how are you going to check what it is?
Alabama walks over
Yes.
and he picks up one of the flasks.
Perfect. Or
And
one
he
of the
looks-
one of the glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, and he picks it up and he's looking at it. He sniffs it
Yeah.
and then he tilts it to sprinkle some in his hand so he can feel it.
Sure. Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing at the moment.
And then he puts it in one hand and he licks his finger and then he puts it in the powder and then he licks it.
Okay.
He tries it.
Cool. What sort of check are you attempting to make with this action? Are you skilled in medicine?
I
Are
am.
you skilled in arcana? Are you skilled in history?
I'm doing either a medicine or an insight or a history. I'd like medicine for 500, please.
What is cremated remains? Gross.
Daily double.
I can't believe you put it in your mouth. That's such a bad idea.
Don't
He
you remember
smelled it?
the thing?
Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't stuff it in your
I
face.
did. I put it in my
Okay.
mouth.
Make the check.
14.
14 tells you there's something about this dust, but that it is in an inactive state.
Like a suspended state kind of thing?
There's something needs to activate this powder.
All right. Not sure what this powdery stuff is, but I know it's not active, and we need to mix something with it to act it. Sticking to it.
And you're pretty sure, like, because this is whatever was the magical component or the components within a fluid that was drunk previously. And this is whatever was left in the glass over the weight of years
And dried.
has dissolved into powder as the moisture has evaporated.
Spell of preservation.
Maybe it's like Kool-Aid mix.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
it's
need water.
actually very much like Kool-Aid mix that doesn't have the water. Like if you took Kool-Aid, made Kool-Aid, and then left it out in the sun.
Can we add water?
I mean, we can try. Let's do it. We add water.
I will drink it.
All right.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I add water.
Alabama takes her flask out, pours water into the cups, and pours the remaining all into the flagon or whatever it was that was there, stirs that all around, and you can see that the potion begins to take effect, and it glitters and glistens in a magical display, like there is like light coming off of this thing and silver sparkles within. Tex realized he is still covered in black glitter dust at this point, seeing all the silver glitter dust, and he's still trying to like pick it off of his cheeks because you can't quite get all of the glitter.
That gets everywhere.
It
right?
just does. Bits of Zotzalaha just gets everywhere. And
Alabama's about to hand it to Florida Man, but then in his wisdom, he stops.
I want to drink it.
I understand that, but just hear me out.
Yeah.
We got 2 glasses with some dusty ass dirt, and we got 2 people that are kind of maybe alive. What happens if we give each of them a glass and pour it in their mouth?
This seems like a good idea. I like it.
It could do something or it could not.
before this conversation happened, of course, because it took Alabama a little bit of time to look through the potion, taste the potion and everything. Was everybody just standing around watching Alabama do that, or were they doing other things?
I was watching.
Okay.
Penny is like looking around specifically at those 2
Figures?
stone figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're made out of stone.
They're
yes.
not made out of stone
Yeah. They're just
at all.
not sure what they are. And she pulls out like an old man book, and she's trying to go through like old gods and thinking, what's this many-eyed god?
Sure.
And thinking of like, who could these 2 figures be, as she does a religion check.
Okay.
So they'll learn more things.
Sure. You can make a religion check.
11.
It could refer to a bunch of different gods. It's not particularly clear what you're supposed to beware out of this. Florida Man, what are you doing?
I'm gonna help add more water to the other cup.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're just helping Alabama.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the potion is made, and it is sitting there in the flagon. What are you going to do?
Is it a flagon with the dragon? Does it have the brew that is true? Is it a court jester reference? No one?
No, sorry.
Bueller?
So I take the glasses and I go back. So
I'm going to do it at the same time.
Ooh.
We'll do it. We'll feed them the
I went to
stuff.
go offer it to Florida Man, but then I stopped because there was 2 glasses and 2 people, and I pitched my idea about giving some of the liquid to these 2 people to see if anything would happen.
Okay, cool.
And so I stand with the glass at one of them.
You're at the woman.
female.
Yeah.
Because there's something in Alabama's mind that anytime he sees something that resembles a woman, maybe it's Arizona.
So they're covered in this light wrapping. You cannot make out their faces or really what they're wearing because of this light wrapping that is laid upon them and all the dust of years upon them as well.
But he can see the chest.
Of
and
course.
so he just
yes,
knows
that's
it's
how
a woman.
you know it's feminine.
Yeah. Yep. So he stands by the woman and lets Florida Man.
Sure.
You're by the man, okay?
Can I take off the covering?
Sure, yeah. You can slowly peel the covering back. When you touch it, make a nature check.
A 9.
Okay.
Ooh. A 4.
Okay, so you're not sure. It's some sort of formerly living thing, and your 9 tells you it might be some sort of reptile skin that is covering these 2 figures. That's when you touch it. You peel back the face of the figure, and it is the face of Arizona.
He immediately starts crying and hugging her and jumping on her and like kind of like
Jumping on her.
Well, no, like when
What happens with the glass full of fluid?
he's still holding it. He doesn't like jump on her.
Okay.
He kind of he still has the glass in his hand, but he's when you just get excited to see somebody.
Just like happy feet kind of thing.
Yeah, he's just excited. And then he immediately dumps the glass into her mouth.
Cool.
I'm going to dump the glass in
Okay,
the
wait.
guy's mouth.
The guy
Yeah.
describe his face for me. And please make it a beautiful face.
Oh, fuck.
Looks like Robert Pattinson.
No.
Robert Pattinson.
New choice.
Yes. Excuse me.
Okay. And a computer algorithm said that he is this generation's hottest looking man
He really is.
because of all of the features
The
he
golden
has.
ratio.
He has all of the features, including the chiseled jaw and all of those things. He is this generation.
He does look very attractive in that. What movie is he in that's coming up?
Batman?
Twilight.
No, neither
Batman.
of
He
those.
Is
he
Batman.
attractive.
Bat-
He is
Batlight.
Batman, and he looks so good in the mask.
Twyman.
But he's in another movie that we just saw a preview for when we saw.
Cool.
And I don't remember what movie it was, but he
Who
did
do
look
you think the
attractive.
most attractive person is?
It's not him.
Mick Jagger.
That is not the question I asked.
Adam Driver.
No.
So you don't
Your
like
choices are Adam Driver
I
or
do
Robert
like
Pattinson.
men.
The most attractive man is
My husband. No, I know. Thanks, Paige. I was thinking that. I'm like, no, they're going to hate me.
who?
I just whispered your husband, and
What?
she's
It's got to be one
It
of
has
the.
to be
it's-
recorded that way. Everything else has to be no. Kidding.
No, it doesn't.
It's got to be
Even your husband
one of the
would probably
Ryan.
be
Yeah.
like, "Come on, honey." And I've
Really?
never met him.
You're not a fan of the
He definitely
Ryans.
doesn't say honey.
Come on, wife.
Yeah, that sounds
Every time
more
you
like.
said that.
Really?
No.
No, it's something.
I don't
Come
know. It
on, Allison.
He's like not a bass.
I don't know.
I know, it's okay.
Come on, Allison.
come on, Allison.
I knew you'd say I was the prettiest.
Chris Evans? I'm just throwing stuff
Yeah,
out
some
here.
of the Chris's, like any of the Chris's, are acceptable over Pattinson.
Any Chris.
Of the like Evans
So
have
Chris Pine.
Yeah,
Chris
is
Walken.
more attractive than
Chris Walken?
Chris Walken.
Which one's that
Christopher
one?
Walken.
Christopher Walken.
No, Christopher's.
Too late. You already said Chris.
Chris's. Evans, Hemsworth, or Pine are acceptable Chris's.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Chris Evans then.
See, I think that they should remake Charlie's Angels with Chris's Angels, and they should just be those three Chris's, and that Bosley should be Christopher Walken.
That would be
hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
It just would be really shit on set. Like, Chris, we need you over here. We're sorry.
Well, like Evans and Hemsworth are always in films together. They figured
Are
it
they
out.
really though?
Avengers?
I mean, they're on green screen next to other people on green
green
screen.
screen.
Anyway,
So yes, Chris Evans.
delayed for forever. It's Robert Pattinson's face
Okay,
that
cool.
has been revealed.
Excellent.
Penny is not impressed.
It is a living face.
You're like a pterodactyl. What do you think about flesh
You're like
bags
a featherless
anyways?
chicken.
I like the leather skin on top of them. The reptile skin.
All
That's-
right.
Oh my god, you're a pterodactyl. That would mean you have feathers.
No, they didn't have feathers.
They did too.
T-Rexes did.
No,
T-Rexes
almost
had
all of
feathers.
them
Almost
did
all of
now.
them had
They've,
feathers.
they've
I thought-
discovered.
what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I thought that we just said like pterodactyls are reptilians and they're not birds.
No.
They're not
All
reptiles. None of them are reptiles.
No, pterodactyls are.
Anyway,
hola.
Googling it.
cool.
So Robert Pattinson, right there. I'm gonna pour.
About Robert Pattinson and Arizona.
I'm gonna pour the liquid. I'm just like open the jaw, little tiny bit, and pour the liquid into the mouth.
Please don't bite me.
He's like, "Are you mostly dead? Mostly dead is not all dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I got better."
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, you slightly open the mouth and pour the liquid in. Yep, the liquid goes in and the figure doesn't move. Wait, hold on. I gotta roll.
Then I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, the figure does not stir or move.
So I
at
only
all.
give about half of it, and then
Okay,
I'm gonna drink.
Cool. Yeah, and then meanwhile, because you're both pouring at the same time,
Yeah.
I gather. Okay, so how much of Arizona's body have you touched
Like-
once you've seen the face? Is there before you pour the fluid in?
All of it.
Like you stroke your hands everywhere upon. Are you still over top of the reptile skin thingy and the dust, or did you like rip it off and?
I think I probably ripped it off.
But you see, like from the evidence of Florida Man was pouring the fluid pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
all right, so you mostly just touch her face and whatnot. Tear the thing away. She is wearing clothing you've never seen before at all. You can make a history check, Penny. It is Allman garb of an adept from thousands of years ago. Anybody want to see a picture?
Yes, please.
Weird.
But it is Arizona.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely. Totally. Arizona's face.
Arizona's face, but not necessarily Arizona. There's been statues of me all over this freaking place. Oh, you sneaky little bastard.
What? I
I'm
haven't done anything.
wise. He's got the wisdom.
You pour the fluid down the
Yep.
throat of... Okay.
Yep.
Arizona.
Okay.
Air quotes.
Nothing happens.
Put the ring on her finger. Maybe she'll activate.
What powers activate?
Put the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
These are all great suggestions, guys.
I'm drinking the drinking.
You're not giving... Okay.
Already did.
So you
Okay.
poured the drink into the mouth of the figure. With a mixture of the additional, there was really only enough for 2 people to drink. Like, it's a couple of ounces. So, total of...
Can I lick
proper-
the inside?
Yes, you can do that if you want to. Go ahead.
I am going to bend down or kneel beside Arizona, touching her face,
Mm-hmm.
and try and determine what is keeping her in this coma.
Roll a medicine check. Or arcana check.
I'll do a medicine check. And I'm going to give you one of these.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll another one. And that didn't really help. 18.
Wow, that's actually really good. Okay.
It did really help.
First, Florida Man, you lick the inside of this cup. What does it taste like?
Blueberry Kool-Aid.
Cool. Blueberry Kool-Aid mixed with silver nail polish.
Oh.
Oh, gross.
Okay. That's what it tastes like. Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Ooh.
18.
All right, that's enough. Nothing happens. Yep. But not an hour. An hour hasn't passed. I don't know why you're coughing. Okay.
I know, I just make that face.
It's nail polish.
Okay, 18 on that medicine check. You're pretty sure that the figure in front of you has been asleep for thousands of years.
Ah.
You're pretty sure that they fell asleep after drinking whatever it was that was in those cups. And you're pretty sure that even if the potion or the magical effect of that thing had worn off and whatnot, you had literally, you heard me roll those dice before? Well, that was them making their checks to see if they succumbed to the potion to be asleep again for more thousands of years. So just by being dum-dums, you have completely...
We got rid of the monsters.
I just magic circled it again.
Yeah, you magic circled this fight. And also, typically you would need a 20 Constitution saving throw or succumb, but because you only had a tiny trace of it, I was like, well, as long as you roll over 10 and you have advantage on this, so you're fine. If you'd rolled below 10 on your advantage check, you would have fallen asleep, Florida Man, for 5,000 years.
Just put me in the Pikachu backpack.
You could have had dispel. So there's things that could still wake these figures up. You might not necessarily know what those are.
Okay.
But I don't want to wake him up, so.
I mean, it is Arizona right in front of you. The right height.
Oh, jeez.
Upon Alabama caressing her face and checking, he realized...
Wait, first, you realize all of that potion stuff just as Florida Man starts licking the insides of the cup. So I would love to see that scene.
He turns his head quickly to the sound of something clinging, and he says, "Florida Man, no!" And he tries to stop you. And then he quickly reaches across the bodies and tries to flick the cup out of your hand.
It's already licked. And I'm making this like... And I'm like making this like, whoa.
Did you just say it's already? Did you just say
Yeah.
it's already licked?
Already
pre-licked.
You can't have it.
I already licked it. It's mine.
Lovely.
I'm going to put it in the Pikachu backpack with the goblet and the other goblet. And I'm going to put everything in the Pikachu backpack. The covering, the cool amulet.
All right, you're gonna start stripping the bodies.
Yeah.
Cool. You're over at the guy. So the guy's stuff. He has an amulet. That amulet, the red stone is a garnet, and the whole thing is worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
The silvery bracelet that you saw on her wrist is actually made of platinum.
Florida Man's only at the male body, right?
Yeah. Florida Man's stripping stuff off the male body.
As I was going to say before, the way that he realizes this isn't Arizona is as he's touching her face and he goes just below the chin, he realizes that this body doesn't have the scar that Arizona has.
Oh, neat. Where's the scar?
It's just hidden below the chin.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And so immediately he knows that this is an instance similar to the statue that he had seen of himself.
Except I'm going to spend a gem of my own to say that she does have that scar.
Oh, what?
She doesn't, though.
Oh my God.
They're just going to go back and
Put her
forth
in the
gems.
Pikachu backpack.
Spending a gem against my gem.
Yeah.
She's got more gems.
Now listen here, Sonny.
Oh, not
You
Grandma.
get your shit together.
Storyteller pays his tab and leaves.
No. But you were
Take
enjoying
over.
your stew.
He's finished it. It's
Oh.
congealed and cold, too. So
During his check, he found out it's 1,000 years old sleeping here. It's not Arizona.
No, yeah, it's got the same scar, though.
No, it doesn't.
Just let him have
But
this.
you know she's been asleep for thousands of years.
That's a fake scar. Somebody put it on there
It's
with
just
bad
prosthetics.
intention. Where's the FX team?
Okay.
This isn't made by Weta.
Just to let you all know, this scene right here is exactly the same place where those 3 stories diverge and come back together. So it is at this point that a silvery figure with wings flies into the room and flies over to each of the doors, hovers there for 3 or 4 rounds, so like half a minute, flies to another door, just keeps flittering around in the room, and then leaves.
Is that the same blue light from before?
Not the blue light, the figure that you found previously that had
When the floor tilted.
when the floor tilted.
Wasn't
No,
that
it was different.
There's been so many floating things now.
We encountered
The fish?
that's the thing that he's
Is that
talking
the
about.
thing?
Yeah.
Is it the floaty fish? Because I don't remember the fish having wings.
Yeah.
I just got confused.
Flying fish.
Flying
Yes, I
fish.
take the
It
bracelet
has
and the other
wings.
thing.
Okay, the bracelet is made of platinum and is worth 250 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
The,
And she had something else.
the wand, this
Take that wand.
this ivory wand, actually has a slit all the way up it on both sides. And you realize when you hold up side of it that it falls open and it is actually a fan.
Ooh.
So it is an ivory fan. And that itself is fancy and pretty and worth 50 gold pieces.
And the platinum bracelet was...
250.
Where did I get a magic bracelet from?
I wrote down the goblets and the decanter by putting them in the Pikachu backpack.
Oh, you're keeping the crystal goblets in
Yes.
the decanter as well. Also, for licking the glass and attempting to take the potion, here is a white gem, Marie Claire. And with that, you have completed every single room in the first page of the map.
There are now 6 more pages to go. Let us begin.
We're never getting out of here.
I'm so happy we magic circled that.
So the door right across from you actually leads to where the stone block was that you walked up the path before. The doorway to your right, or the east, this bronze door. You open it, you head down a little corridor, and enter a different room.
Is that where the fish went?
No, the fish flew back down the path that it had flown down before.
Okay.
Would you like to go to the new room that you've never explored before, or follow the fish?
I'd like to go to the new room, please.
Okay.
I was just curious where the fish went.
Fish started flying away.
Okay.
And new room. Yeah.
New room.
New room.
Well, you start walking towards it, and a bitter stench assails the senses as you lay eyes on the room ahead. Inside, amid a pile of rubbish, offal, and bracken, ghostly lights move across the floor. Closer observation reveals that the light is emitted by giant, stench-ridden beetles.
Oh.
There seem to be around a dozen of these creatures in the room, each about 3 feet in length.
That's half of me.
Yes,
My legs.
they don't appear to take notice of you right away, despite the lights of your continual flame torches and the sum of the sound that you've made as you've stealthily made your way forward. But from within the largest pile of trash, where most of the beetles are clustered, there are glints of something shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
But, ooh, stinky. Like
Fireball.
There is an exit
fire.
to your right, which is to the east, and across this pile, there is a pair of double doors leading north.
Penny wants out of the stinky room.
You haven't entered it yet.
I think, he whispered, I think we need to go through the stinky pit into the double doors
Fine.
and grab the shiny on the way through.
I guess that's a plan.
All right.
So you're just going to try and stealthily make your way through the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna like Pink Panther step. Doo 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 doo.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're going to stealth. We're going to do this the rat way. And then I cast Pass Without Trace on everybody.
Oh, cool.
And we all do the Pink Panther.
And I
shot.
use my...
How long does that take to cast?
Why no time at all?
That's not my
We have time.
one action.
Cool.
And then I say the verbal component, which is Alios then. Because I wrote it down.
Adios then.
I like that.
But it's Alios.
Yes.
Cool.
So, yeah, we all get plus 10 on stealth checks.
Make your stealth checks.
We leave no tracks and can't be tracked by non-magical means.
You're not making the check, Florida Man? Oh, you are. Okay.
Oh, I have
You don't have advantage. You just roll one die.
Oh!
Oh,
I
you're
roll
spending
bad.
a blue. You're plus 10. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pass Without Trace gives everyone plus 10.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. That's good. Get like 30 or something. Jeez.
Stealthy.
We're quiet.
Okay.
Very stealthy.
Who thinks they rolled the lowest? Cool. What did you roll?
21.
That is ridiculous.
That's probably
But
the lowest.
Plus 10 is why that's the case.
Yeah.
21. Who's the next lowest? You all think, did you all roll higher than 30?
I got a 30.
I got a 30.
I got higher than that.
Oh, jeez.
Higher than
How did you
30?
get higher than 30?
I have a +5 for stealth,
What the
She got
shit?
30.
What did you
3.
roll?
plus 18.
Oh, shit. We add stuff.
Oh,
I got 21 or 31.
There.
I got 31.
Nice.
you have one to stealth.
So I'm at 33.
You're at 33.
Yeah.
So 33.
See, I
And-
did bad.
You can't even see Maryland, Jane. She's that stealthy.
She was like a 60.
She just goes
No,
invisible.
I didn't even roll.
She's a rogue,
'cause
right?
She's an air genasi that can float if she feels like it. And she's not here. So
She did great.
she's so stealthy you don't even notice her.
Oh.
There is something shiny in that central pile where there are a bunch of those beetles, though. Does anybody, as they're sneaking along, give an investigation or a check on the shiny things inside? Ooh,
Yeah.
2 players.
Me.
Okay.
Me. Sometimes I forget Penny's an archaeologist and like shiny things. I'm like, I wouldn't do that, but
Can I
Penny would.
spend my blue gem now
Ooh.
Oh, absolutely.
for advantage?
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Nat?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
How did you do, Allison?
20.
21.
Are you
rub it in my
honestly not good at investigation, either of you? And you're just like plus
luck?
1?
Yeah.
So dumb luck has led to this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
100%.
hate you both.
Yeah, that's what just happened with stealth, too.
Yeah.
So with the stealth of superness and then the investigation of what the fuckness,
We're like bending down at the right time.
the beetles seem to be no, I'll just give this to you because you guys succeeded so well at everything. The beetles seem to be attracted to shiny things that they find, and they have made a nest in this area that has a bunch of like beetle larvae crawling about in it, which is not enjoyable. But nonetheless, there is like odd bits of metal, polished rocks, broken crystals, and 3 large turquoises worth 20 gold pieces each. And there is a dagger in there. You know that this dagger is magical the moment you spy it. But the dagger looks like garbage. It looks like junk. It has that glitter of magical silver dust or something upon it, sort of thing. But the dagger itself, it is very, very broken.
You go take it.
Thank you.
So, you see these things as you're stealthing through, but you're going to have to make a sleight of hand check to try to steal anything from within this nest. You'll have advantage because of your ridiculous stealthiness.
I was going to spend a blue gem, but thank you.
You get double advantage.
No, that's too much advantage.
No, you already had a 20 investigation. You know exactly where this stuff is. And you had a 30 odd stealth check for the group. You're riding a beetle. riding two beetles.
I'm gonna name him Ringo.
No.
We're jumping
They don't even
across
know you're
them.
there.
I know. It's
It's
just
so
you wouldn't even know
stealthy.
I'm riding him. just,
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll this up.
advantage. Oh my god. Another natural 20. You collect all the things. The 3 large turquoises are worth 20 gold pieces each, and the dagger itself is a +1 dagger. However, if you ever roll a 1 when attacking with the dagger will break and become non-magical.
Okay.
It's on
Yep.
the edge of being.
So I want you
sucky.
to be clear. I want to be clear. Anytime you use it, the grip will fray, or its blade chips, or it flakes some rust off of it, and you will have to, or the crossguard shifts. You will be responsible for describing those things to me when you use the dagger.
And so, sorry, what's the...
It's a +1 magical dagger. So it's +1 to attack and +1 to damage. If you ever roll a 1, it breaks and it becomes non-magical. You have a
But what's
magic dagger.
magical about it? That's what I'm just confused about.
Yes, it's a magical dagger.
Okay.
It's been infused with magic.
To give +1.
Fine. You know what? It
Sorry.
is a traditional Terrafolk dagger
That's
that
so
is
rare in
used
here.
by the Terrafolk people and is carried in a wing sheath that you don't currently have. And it is something that can be drawn easily while in flight, but this is old and breaking and the magic is wearing out. Then it was infused by a shaman with the soul of a meerkat.
Cool.
I name you Timon. And she strokes it and puts it away.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Now, if you get to the other door,
So how long was this going to take us?
it took you like no time whatsoever.
but-
You managed to make through there in like 30 seconds.
Beatles ain't got nothing on us.
None of these rooms do. I like this side of the map.
We were more than halfway done. Mary Clay, did you write down those other things?
When you open the door, they open with it starts to open with but you manage to silence that with a shush, and you open the door quietly, revealing
The magic of shush.
it is a very, very, very long corridor. It ascends from north to the south in a series of short, gently sloped staircases. You can only make out 3 of these staircases before the light from your continual flame torches and your own vision allows you to see any further. It goes stretching off at least 100 or more feet.
Go up the stairs?
This is kind of the second time you have encountered stairs up since you fell into this place. Florida Mann found them very, very early on, but there was rubble enclosed. Then you did find some stairs that led up with the block, but you chose to go this other way. And now, as you climb these stairs, that red mist slowly starts to lessen and weaken. So it is with one last cough that you take your final 3 points of poison damage, and you finally get out of the poison of the lower level.
Awesome.
And it is here on the steps, stealthily still because freaking 30, making their way up, that we will draw today's game to a conclusion.
Good job, everyone.
I can breathe clearly now. The fog is gone.
Lick, lick.
Oh, with one last caveat.
No.
You step foot on the 3rd staircase, and while you players' characters, you characters in the room can't hear it, the crack of ceiling wax occurs dimly, distantly in the dark.
Vampire.
Is it the vampire finally?
He's getting.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure. You should have been like,
Yeah, sing with the 3 fingers.
come on, bitch, you volunteer as tribute.
I don't know the song.
No.
I can't whistle it. Thank you.
Come on, guys.
I've only read the books. I never really watched the movies. I had to make that up. I literally just did the NPC.
The music not in the book.
No. Okay.
Have it in
I have
saves.
given ye 14 hit points.
Ooh,
Wow.
thank you.
I love it.